Now to a developing story in East Houston. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Andy Sirota.
And I'm Lisa Hernandez. Police say the intruder shot the father and harassed his teenage son. New at midday, we now know the teen managed to escape the scary ordeal. It all happened at a home on Colson Street and Sheffield. KPRC 2's Brittany Jeffers joining us live from that scene. She has more with what the teen did, Brittany, after running away from that scene.
Well, in fact, within the past 10 minutes, I just spoke with that teenager. Eric returned back here to this home with a bit of an update for us. He says that thankfully, despite the fact that his father was shot in the head, he says he is expected to recover. He says that he's been able to talk in the hospital, and he says he's so thankful to hear about that recovery. He talked about the moments, he says, when he hid in a closet here at the house. He said at one point in time, he was fearful that he and his father would lose their lives. Sonny Flores is a Jacinto City police officer. He says he just returned home from work when he heard something at the front door. His neighbor's teenage son, desperate for help.
Came knocking on my doors saying, hey, my dad got shot, my dad got shot. And from there, I went across the street. His father was laying on the floor.
Flores says it was evident that his neighbor had suffered a gunshot wound to the head.
We're on the phone with 911. My main concern was the victim that was on the ground, make sure he was okay. You know, that he was still conscious and breathing until paramedics got here.
The victim's son told police he hid in a closet when four armed men kicked in their front door around 11 o'clock Monday night.
These four individuals spread out in the house. They went and cleared the home, found the young man in the closet, took him out, put him inside of a shower, told him to keep his mouth shut. They took the father and was demanding his money. And while they were doing that, the young boy heard 4 shots.
Police say the suspect shot the homeowner in the head and then ran off with some of their belongings. Investigators believe this robbery may have been targeted because the homeowner owns a trucking business and had a lot of equipment at the house. For now, Flores says he's thinking about his neighbor and his family.
Yeah, good, quiet people.
Hoping he will recover. Now, I mentioned that we spoke with that teenager. This is Eric Pena. Eric, you were inside the home at the time of this. We were speaking about your father. Tell us how he's doing right now.
My dad, you know, when he got shot in the head, the hospital came in, rushed him, took him home, took him to the hospital. But right now he's doing fine. I don't know how he's recovered. It's a miracle from God. Thank God he's alive. I don't know where he's at right now, but I'm going to text him after this and everything, how he's doing and everything. Because obviously, I'm just glad he's okay, obviously. I don't know how he recovered so fast from a gunshot to the head.
Eric, can you just talk to us a little bit about that? I can't even imagine the moments that you went through hiding in the closet when this was going on. Can you just tell us what's going through your mind, what you saw, what happened?
So what happened basically was I was in the back. I was in my room, right? And my dad was in his room sleeping. Next thing you know, I just heard like a loud bang to the door. Then I was like, oh, shoot. So my first instinct was to go in the closet. Obviously, I mean, like, it's a dumb hiding spot, but, you know, at the moment, I was like, that was my only instinct. But when I heard it was my dad opened the door slightly a little bit. They shot him, I think, right there. And then I don't know if they shot him in the head or in the shoulder. I just know that he had 2 gunshots. I just heard everything because obviously I didn't see it because I was hiding. But after that, they were telling him, where's the money at, like, aggressively. And my dad was crying, screaming, like, that's all I have, that's everything. He said he promised, he swears. Yeah, pretty much. And then after the whole thing, after that incident, her footsteps coming to the closet, I saw the man. He came out of nowhere, and like he told me to get down, like calmly, to like sit down right there next to my bed. Obviously, he had a pistol next to him, and then a taller black male with a black hoodie. You know, he came and was pretty aggressive to me. He held a gun up to my head and like was telling him that don't look at him the wrong way. And then they told me to get in the shower. I stood in the shower, followed their orders. About 30 seconds after I was in the shower, they left, and my dad was screaming for me. So I ran out, grabbed my phone. He told me to dial 911. I did. I went to this house right here to tell him because he was an ex-cop, so I knew he had some experience. Once I called 911, you know, the rest is history, you know.
We're so thankful that you're okay and that you, as you said, your father is recovering as well. Yeah. Incredibly scary incident. Thank you for speaking with us, Eric.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
We appreciate it. Guys, back to you.
What an incredible ordeal he endured. So thankful he's okay and his father's expected to make a full recovery. Brittany Jeffers live in East Houston. Thank you so much.